Well, this next one is from Talls.
Talls.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Have you thought about that now?
You're killing me, Talls. That's what I came up with.
Awesome. Well, Talls asks, is it okay to not do your company's 401k if there's no match and just invest that money in a brokerage and max out your Roth IRA? I'm 27, making 150K with my bonus.
27, 150K with bonus. All right, here's what I want you to do, because I don't have this memorized. I believe there's like a little tax cheat sheet in there. Is there? I don't know if there is.
There is.
If there is, will you turn it to me and just kind of put it here so I can cheat?
My word. The team was just saying,
I know,
I don't think Brian ever uses this, and now you're using it.
So we get this question. All the time. Hey, my 401k is not great, and we've told you guys before. Not all 401ks are created equal. Some of them low diversification. They don't have a ton of investment options. The investment options might be super expensive or maybe even like insurance laden. And not all 401ks have a matching component. It might just be there so you can participate in it. The thing that we love about 401ks is when they have matches, but if it doesn't have a match, does it still mean I should take advantage of it? Well, that's where you can't just stop at the match in terms of the benefits that exist in 401ks. Because 401ks are beneficial even outside of the match. You've heard us say this before. One of the number one best ways to legally hide money from the government, is through a retirement plan. Now, what I think is great is 401ks have morphed a touch where I can either legally hide money from the government today through my pre-tax contributions, or I can legally hide money from the government in the future through my Roth contributions. Well, so there might be a case where it makes a lot of sense for you to still take advantage of your 401k, even if it's not perfect. And let me tell you why. You said, Talls, that you are 27 with a bonus income, or with your bonus and income at $150,000. If you were a single filer, that puts you in the 24% marginal tax bracket. I'm making an assumption here, standard deduction, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we get it. I'm going to say you're in the 24%. Well, let's say that you also live in a state that has a high tax bracket, and so you pay 6%, like state of Georgia, 6% state income tax. If you have a 30% tax bracket marginally across your state and your federal, every dollar that you put into your 401k is going to save you 30 cents in taxes if you're doing the pre-tax side. So even if it's expensive and even if the options aren't great, you can think of that 30 cents of tax savings as a little like a 30% imputed rate of return. So I love that you said you're maxing out your Roth IRA. He said he was doing something. He got a emergency fund, maxing out his Roth IRA.
Did he say all that? He said, is it okay to just not do the 401k and put it in a brokerage and max out the Roth IRA? So because he wouldn't be doing the 401k,
if he wasn't his 401k,
he could max out the Roth IRA.
Remember,
so I don't think he is yet.
Remember, you can skip 401k for step 2, right? So by the way, we hold this thing up again, the financial order of operations.
Yes.
Step
like
2.
Which one?
Step 2. I love this. Step 2 is employer match. It's okay if you skip that, but then you're going to get to step 5. You're going to be doing your Roth anyway. So before you even come back to the 401k conversation, you're going to be in step 5 Roth IRA. I would then argue step 6 can still make sense before you get to step 7, because inside your 401k, you can either do pre-tax and save money today, or you can do Roth and save money for the future. So I think in most cases, it probably doesn't make sense to just completely skip your 401k altogether, because there are other benefits to 401ks besides strictly the employer matching.
All right. That's good stuff. Thanks for your question, Talls. We appreciate it, and we hope that helps you as you're thinking through this question.
Okay, Tall said I'm single and based in Florida. We're coming back. We're coming back. All right. So here's what I know, Talls. In the state of Florida, there's no state income tax. So I know that 24%, if that truly is your marginal rate, now our dynamic has changed. So then the question becomes, all right, I'm going to do my Roth IRA. Do I have access to an HSA? Because HSAs are still in step 5. I'm going to maximize my tax incentivized savings. I would still argue that if you have a 401k where Roth option is an option, it still might make sense for you to take advantage of the Roth option of your 401k, because in addition to the $7,000 you can do, you can go up to $23,000 of Roth tax-free dollars, which is super, super sexy. Now, as you continue to age past 27, later on in life, as you begin to define the end, it might make sense for you to start building up that after-tax bucket. But early on, I love Roth. Big Roth fan. Sorry, you can
So
stop.
did your answer just change?
No. No. I just said I still want to
I
do
was
the
half
401.
listening, I admit,
No,
but-
here's what I'll give you the cliff notes, and Nate, you can turn this into a highlight. 401k could still make sense if you're in a high tax state like a California or something. Pre-tax 401k. Tall's happens to be in Florida. No state income tax. He could, if his 401k offers Roth, I would argue he should consider doing Roth.
That
Now,
makes sense.
If it does not offer Roth, well, now I think you have a case to maybe skip the 401k.
Well, hopefully you enjoyed that summary because it's my fault that you got it because I wasn't fully listening. But Talls, thank you for that question. And the reason I wasn't fully listening is because we have some more questions in the hopper. I was making sure they were lined up.